There's something comforting about the simple things in life. A warm cup of tea, a quiet morning, and sometimes a small box sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet. One you've probably seen your whole life can hold more power than you ever imagined. I'm talking about baking soda. Most of us think of it as something for baking, or maybe to freshen up the fridge. But what if I told you this everyday ingredient could actually support your health in meaningful, natural ways, especially as we age, from easing sore muscles to helping digestion, from heart support to oral health? Baking soda may be one of the most overlooked wellness tools available to you right now, right at home. Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 simple, science-backed ways that baking soda can support your energy, comfort, and confidence, especially for those of us over 50. So whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, or you're just someone who wants to age with more ease and intention, this video is for you. Let's explore how one humble ingredient can help you feel stronger, clearer, and more balanced in your body. Stay with me. What you're about to learn might just shift the way you care for yourself from here on out. Hack number 1. Soothing aches and fatigue. After a long day as we get older, our bodies have a quieter way of speaking. It's not always through sharp pain, but through little signals, a bit of stiffness when you get out of bed, heavier legs after a walk, that lingering ache after working in the yard or standing for too long. You know what I mean? These signs are your body's way of saying, hey, I could use a little help. And one of the simplest ways to give your body that help: a warm bath with baking soda. Here's how it works. Fill your tub with warm water, not hot, just enough to feel relaxing. Then add 1 to 2 cups of food. Grade baking soda, give it a few swirls with your hand to help it dissolve. Once it's mixed, step and lean back and let yourself soak for 15 to 20 minutes. Now what's happening during that time is more than just relaxation. The baking soda in the water helps neutralize the acids that build up your muscles, acids that often lead to soreness, stiffness, and fatigue. At the same time, the warm water increases circulation, helping oxygen and nutrients move more easily through your body. That combination helps reduce inflammation, loosen tight muscles, and ease tension throughout your body. It's a simple ritual, but the impact can be powerful. Many people who do this 2 or 3 times a week report feeling less sore, sleeping better, and having more energy the next day. Think of it this way. You're not just sitting in a bath. You're giving your body a chance to reset, to restore itself gently and naturally. And the best part, there are no side effects, no pills, no appointments, just you, warm water, and a bit of baking soda. So the next time your back feels tight or your legs feel heavy, remember you already have what you need. Sometimes the best form of self-care is simply taking the time to listen and respond with kindness. Hack number 2, a gentle digestive boost. With every sip, let's talk about digestion. It's not the most exciting topic, but when it's off, everything else feels off too. You feel sluggish, bloated, maybe even a little foggy. And for many of us over 50, digestion doesn't quite work the way it used to. But here's the good news. There's a simple drink you can make at home that can help your system feel lighter, calmer, and more efficient. It's a gentle blend of baking soda and apple cider vinegar. Now I know that might sound like an odd combination, but stay with me. This mixture works because it helps rebalance the pH in your stomach and digestive tract. And when your gut is balanced, it's better able to break down Food absorb nutrients and reduce gas and discomfort. Here's how to make it. Take 1 tablespoon of organic apple cider vinegar. Look for one with what's called the Mother Like the Bragg's brand. That's where all the good enzymes and beneficial bacteria live. Then add half a teaspoon of baking soda. Pour it into an 8-oz glass of water and let it fizz and settle for a moment. Then sip it slowly. It's best to drink this on an empty stomach, either first thing in the morning or about 20 minutes before a meal. This gives your digestive system a little tune-up before you put it to work. Now let me be clear, you don't need to do this every day. 2 to 3 times a week is more than enough for most people. One important tip, rinse your mouth with plain water afterward. Apple cider vinegar, even when diluted, can be a little harsh on tooth. Enamel this drink isn't just about comfort. It's about energy when your body is digesting. Well, you're not wasting energy on bloating, heartburn, or sluggish digestion. You have more clarity, more energy, and you feel lighter in your own skin. It's a small habit that can make a big difference, because how you feel in your gut often shapes how you feel in your day. Hack number 3, supporting circulation and heart health, 1 glass at a time. As we age, we become more aware of the little things our bodies once handled. Without effort, maybe you feel it in your legs, when you walk upstairs, or perhaps in your chest, a sense that your heart is working a bit harder than it used to. It's easy to chalk it up to age. And while aging does bring changes, many of the issues we experience with energy and circulation have more to do with balance than with the number on our birthday cake. That balance begins with something. Many people never consider your body's internal pH. Our bodies function best when we maintain a slightly alkaline state with a pH around 7. But thanks to modern diets full of processed foods, sugar, alcohol, and stress, many of us are walking around with systems that are far too acidic. And when that happens, our blood vessels tend to constrict. Circulation slows our hearts, work over time. Oxygen delivery decreases, and that's when fatigue, brain fog, and even more serious concerns can creep in. Here's the simple solution. Restore that balance. And one of the easiest ways to that, a small glass of baking soda water. Here's what to do. Take 1 to 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Mix it into an 8 to 10 ounce glass of filtered water, stir gently until it dissolves. Drink this on an empty stomach, ideally first thing in the morning or about an hour before bedtime. Do this just 2 to 3 times per week. More is not necessarily better. You want to support your natural balance, not override it. This gentle tonic helps your body regain its alkaline state, which in turn helps your blood vessels relax and your circulation improve. An improved circulation doesn't just mean a healthier heart. It means warmer hands and feet, more oxygen reaching your brain, and better endurance for your day. And if you're someone who struggles with high blood pressure or heart strain, talk to your doctor, because this may be a natural addition to your self-care routine that works alongside your other wellness steps. Some people notice the difference in just a week or 2. They feel more alert in the morning, steadier on their feet, and less tired by late afternoon. But perhaps the greatest benefit is peace of mind, knowing that you're giving your heart the help it deserves, not through medication or complex routines, but with a small, quiet act of care. Think of it like this: your heart has carried you through so many seasons of life. Now it's your turn to carry it gently, wisely, and with a little support from something as simple as a glass of water and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Hack number 4, natural support for men's vitality and hormonal balance. Let's talk about something that isn't always easy to bring up: men's vitality as the years go by. It's common to notice changes. Maybe you feel a little less energy, maybe your drive, your focus, or even your confidence just doesn't feel the same. These changes are normal, but that doesn't mean they're permanent, and they're not always just about aging. They're often about internal balance in particular. We're talking about testosterone, the hormone that plays a major role in energy levels, mood, muscle tone, and yes, intimate health. And here's something many people don't realize: your body's ability to produce and maintain healthy testosterone levels depends heavily on one key factor, your pH level. When your body is too acidic, your cells are constantly under stress. The specialized cells in your body that produce testosterone, called lead cells, do not function well in a low pH environment. They need balance to thrive. That's where baking soda comes in. This simple ingredient can help you gently bring your body back to that balanced, slightly alkaline state, creating a better environment for your hormones to regulate themselves naturally. Here's how to create a simple morning drink that supports this process. Start with a glass of room temperature water, around 8 to 10 ounces. Add 1–2 teaspoons of baking soda, then squeeze in the juice of about 1/4 of a fresh lemon. Stir gently and drink it slowly. You can do this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. That's when your body is most ready to absorb the benefits. The lemon juice adds a refreshing taste, but it also contains citric acid, which actually works with the baking soda to create a more alkaline effect in your bloodstream. Once it is metabolized, what can you expect over time? Many men report feeling more steady energy throughout the day, fewer mood swings, and even improvement in muscle tone and motivation. Most importantly, they feel like they are back in rhythm with themselves, not pushing, not forcing, just naturally showing up with a little more strength, clarity, and calm. This is not about chasing youth. It is about supporting the systems in your body that are still very much alive and capable, just needing the right conditions to work well. So if you've been feeling off, not quite yourself, this small morning ritual might be a gentle way to begin feeling more like you. Again, hack number 5, staying fresh and confident with a natural deodorant. Alternative: there's something most people don't talk about, but we all experience it. Body odor, whether it's after a warm day, a brisk walk, or just going about your routine, odor can sneak up on you. And as we get older, our bodies change. Our skin becomes more sensitive, sweat patterns shift, and even the medications we take can affect how we smell. For some, it can become a quiet source of discomfort or embarrassment. The good news is, you don't have to turn to heavy perfumes or harsh commercial products as filled with chemicals. There's a natural, gentle solution that's been around for generations, and it works. Baking soda. Baking soda has natural deodorizing properties. It doesn't just cover up odor. It helps neutralize the acids in sweat that bacteria feed on. And since odor is caused when sweat mixes with bacteria on the skin, targeting the root of that process makes all the difference. Here's how to make a simple skin-friendly deodorant at home. Start with clean, dry underarms. Then in a small bowl or dish, mix 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda with just enough water to make a smooth, thick paste if you have sensitive skin. And many of us do consider adding a few drops of coconut oil or vitamin E oil. These ingredients add hydration and help soothe the skin, making the mixture even more gentle. Once your paste is ready, apply a thin layer to your underarms using your fingertips or a soft cloth. Let it sit and dry for a few minutes before getting dressed. You can do this once a day after your morning shower, or even again before a workout or a long outing if needed. Some people also like to add a drop or two of essential oil like lavender or tea tree oil for a touch of fragrance and extra antibacterial support. That's completely optional. Baking soda on its own already does a great job. Now, if you're new to natural deodorants, it might take your body a few days to adjust. You may notice you sweat a little more at first, or that the scent is different. That's normal. Your skin is getting used to being free from aluminum and other chemicals found in store. Bought deodorants stick with it. Most people find that within a week or two their body adjusts, and they feel fresher and cleaner than they have in a long time. And let's not forget, this is more than just about odor. When you make your own deodorant, you're avoiding synthetic ingredients that can irritate the skin or disrupt hormones. You're choosing something simple, safe, and effective. Something that works with your body, not against it. Many commercial deodorants include aluminum-based compounds to block sweat. But blocking sweat isn't always a good thing. Sweating is your body's natural way of cooling down and releasing toxins. The goal isn't to stop sweating completely. It's to stay fresh, clean, and confident in a way that feels good to your body. Think of this as one more quiet act of self-care, a way to start your day, feeling grounded, natural, and in control. You're choosing to care for your body in a gentle, respectful way, and that's something to feel proud of. Hack number 6, brighten your smile and support your oral health naturally. There's something deeply personal about a smile. It's how we greet the world, how we show kindness, and how we connect. But over time, even the brightest smile can begin to fade. Coffee, tea, certain medications, and just the passing years can leave behind stains, sensitivity, or even changes in gum health. Many people turn to whitening strips or harsh chemical treatments to brighten their teeth, but those methods can often do more harm than good, especially as gums become more delicate with age. The good news is, there's a natural, time-tested way to keep your smile healthy, clean, and bright, right from your kitchen. And yes, it's baking. Soda baking. Soda has been used in oral care for generations. It has two powerful properties that make it incredibly useful. First, it's mildly abrasive, which means it can gently polish away surface stains without damaging your enamel. And second, it's alkaline, which helps neutralize the acids in your mouth that cause plaque, tooth decay, and gum irritation. Here's how to use it safely and effectively. Take about 1 teaspoon of baking soda and add just enough water to make a smooth paste. Then apply that paste to your toothbrush, just like you would with regular toothpaste. Brush gently using small circular motions for about 2 minutes. Be mindful not to scrub too hard. Let the baking soda do the work for you. After brushing, rinse your mouth thoroughly with clean water. You can do this 2 to 3 times a week. No more than that. Using it daily may be too much, especially if you have thinner enamel or sensitive gums. If you prefer, you can also add a small amount of baking soda to your regular toothpaste a few times a week. This creates a nice balance. It boosts the cleansing power without overdoing it, and you still get the benefits of fluoride and other protective ingredients found in your standard toothpaste. Now, what kind of results can you expect over time? You'll likely notice your teeth looking cleaner and a bit brighter. That dull yellowish tint many of us see in the mirror can begin to fade. More importantly, your mouth will feel fresher. That's because baking soda helps reduce the bacteria that contribute to bad breath, plaque buildup, and gum irritation. In fact, studies have shown that people who include baking soda in their brushing routine see measurable improvements in plaque reduction, gum health, and overall oral cleanliness. And they're doing it without adding anything artificial to their routine. This is not about achieving a Hollywood smile. It's about feeling good when you smile. In the mirror, about taking quiet pride in your appearance and your health. A bright, healthy smile is not about vanity. It's a reflection of how well we care for ourselves. And when you take 2 minutes, a few times a week, to support your oral health in this gentle, natural way, you're not just brushing your teeth. You're building confidence. You're protecting your future. And you're reminding yourself and those around you that caring for yourself never goes out of. Style hack number 7. Calm razor, burn and protect aging skin, naturally and gently. There's something familiar and almost meditative about the act of shaving. For many of us, it's a daily routine that signals a fresh start, a quiet moment of care. But as the years pass, that routine can turn into something uncomfortable. Maybe you've noticed a redness, a burning sensation, or those setiny bumps that show up after you shave. That's razor burn. And as we get older, our skin becomes more sensitive, thinner, and slower to heal. What once was a quick shave and go might now leave your face feeling irritated, dry, or inflamed for hours, and it's not just uncomfortable. It can affect how you feel about your appearance, your confidence, even your desire to keep up the routine. But here's the good news. You don't have to settle for discomfort. You don't need expensive creams or chemical-heavy aftershaves. Either you can turn to something simple, safe, and natural. Baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate, is gentle on the skin and naturally alkaline. That means it can help reduce the acidity that often causes irritation. After shaving, it also has mild antibacterial properties which can protect those tiny micro-cuts that aerosol might leave behind. Here's how: touse it to calm razor burn and take care of your skin the way it deserves to be cared for after shaving. Rinse your face with cool or lukewarm water and gently pat it dry with a clean, soft towel. Then in a small bowl mix 1 or 2 teaspoons of baking soda with enough filtered water to create a smooth, spreadable paste. It should feel silky, not too thick, not too runny. For extra comfort, add a drop or 2 of pure aloe vera gel. Aloe has long been known for its cooling and healing properties, especially for dry, sunburned, or sensitive skin. Together, baking soda and aloe make a perfect post-shave treatment. Using your fingertips gently, apply the paste to the areas where you feel irritation or redness, usually along the jawline, neck, or cheeks. Let it sit on your skin for 3 to 5 minutes. You may feel a slight tingling sensation at first. That's normal. It's the baking soda working to calm the inflammation and restore balance. After a few minutes, rinse the paste off with cool water and again pat your skin dry. Follow up with a fragrance-free moisturizer or a few drops of a nourishing oil, something light like jojoba or almond oil, to seal in hydration and keep your skin feeling smooth. Now, what can you expect if you do this regularly? Over time, you'll likely notice less irritation, fewer bumps, and softer, healthier-looking skin. Your face may even feel cooler and calmer immediately after the first use. And perhaps just as important, you'll begin to look forward to shaving again because it no longer brings discomfort. This isn't just about grooming. It's about respecting your skin, especially at a time in life when it needs a little more attention and care. Many people don't realize how much their skin changes as they get older. The protective barrier becomes thinner, hydration levels drop, healing slows down. That means the small choices you make, like what you put on your skin after shaving, can make a big difference. And let's be honest, you deserve to feel comfortable in your skin. You deserve a shave that leaves you feeling refreshed, not irritated. This small act, done with care and intention, becomes more than a routine. It becomes a moment of peace, a ritual of self-respect. So the next time you reach for your razor, remember that what comes after matters just as much as the shave. Itself take a few extra minutes to treat your skin with the kindness it deserves. You might be surprised just how good it feels, not just on your face, but in your whole spirit. And there you have it. 7 simple, powerful ways to use baking soda to support your health, your comfort, and your confidence. We've talked about everything from easing tired muscles and improving digestion to keeping your smile bright, your skin calm, and your energy strong. And the beauty of it all, these aren't expensive treatments. They aren't trends or gimmicks. They're small, thoughtful acts of care you can do from your own home with something as humble and trusted as baking soda. It's easy to overlook these quiet, natural tools. But sometimes the most lasting change comes from the smallest steps, especially when they're taken with consistency and intention. Now, maybe not every one of these tips will be right for you, but if even just one of them helps you feel better in your body, sleep more peacefully, or feel more in control of your health, that's something worth celebrating. Because aging doesn't mean fading. It means becoming more aware, more grounded, more attuned to what our bodies need. And part of that journey is learning to care for ourselves in simple, loving ways. So if you found something useful in today's video, I'd love for you to do a few things first. Go ahead and click that like button. It helps more people find this kind of content. Second, if you think someone you love might benefit from these tips, send it to them. Share the wisdom. And third, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel at Elders Insight, our mission is simple: to bring you grounded, practical advice you can trust. No pressure, no noise, just real guidance from one season of life to another. And if you'd like to go deeper, I invite you to leave a comment below. Let me know which of these tips you're planning to try, or share your own favorite use for baking soda. You never know who you might help with your story. Until next time, take good care of yourself.